And there's another question below that. Can I transfer my GI Bill benefits to my spouse after reaching 6 years of service as a staff sergeant? Even if I have a DEROS in 2027 overseas, putting me at 9 years of service, would I need to, yes. So would I need to extend so that I have the 4 years? Great question. I'm doing my foot stomp, my happy dance, and my cheetah flips right now. That's a great question because, yes, you have to have, at the time of your request, we call it sufficient retainability. You must have 4 years of credible service left on the clock. So now, and Sergeant Palmer, Sergeant Nunez, Master Sergeant Nunez, for all of the career counselors out there, we have established early on in the program a provision to allow soldiers to break their enlistment contract, to re-enlist, strictly for the purpose to get qualified for transfer. So say, for instance, this soldier has less than 4 years in their clock. They have, a good maybe 3 years, right? If they want to break, they can break their contract, re-enlist. And when we tell soldiers to do this, we tell them to re-enlist for more than 4 years. We say to do it for 4.5 years. And the reason why is by the time all the paperwork gets done, all the dust is settled, right? By the time they get to the point to resubmit their request to us, we have to have those 4 years. We've had soldiers who do just a 4-year reenlistment, right? And then they get to us and they have 3 years, 11 or 12 months or 11 months and 20 days. And we got to tell them, we've got to deny you again because you don't have 4 years. So do 4.5 years. We cover the base, you come back to us. And then if you're going to do it immediately, tell us when we send you the rejection. We'll say, hey, look, I'm going to re-enlist, and we'll put you in what's called a pending status. We'll pend you for 10 days, and that's enough time for you to get your paperwork and send it back and make contact to us. And then what that does is it holds your space, because remember, once you get approved, your approval date, your 4-year clock starts on the date of your request, right? So if you submitted a request and then you have to go back and get re-enlisted, and then by the time you come back to us, 2 weeks could go by, right? So we want to give you that credit for that original request date so you don't lose that time. So let us know so we can work with you, in other words. Does that make sense?